Hello, my name is Dondra Putnam, and I am a property manager. I've been a property manager my entire career, almost 30 years now, and I just want to share some lessons in leadership and property management that I've learned over the course of my career. So hopefully you'll find something helpful to take with you. Hey there, it's a lovely fall day today, and I'm sitting outside. It's like 6 o'clock in the evening, and I wanted to talk about the property manager and managing chaos, because that's basically your job, and how there's a juxtaposition, hopefully I said that word right, I had to practice it, between chaos and organization in the property manager's life. I am a super structury person. I like organizational structure. I like to write down how we're going to do things, and I like to have like schedule kind of time. So when I talk about these, sometimes it might not work for you if you're not a person who really enjoys controlling things. But I do think it helped me be successful, and it helped my team be successful, because when we were structuring things, we were thinking about the work that we needed to get done, and we were kind of managing the chaos that is life on site. So the property manager has to be very disciplined when it comes to getting their work done. The months are very cyclical. So there's all these routines that you're doing on site. But on the other hand, chaos ensues. There's always something going on a property, whether it's a leak, whether it's a fire, whether it's a resident issue, whether it's a management issue. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is that property managers manage a team and a community. So you're managing so many people. So I think the secret to managing chaos is routine. You have to establish your personal routine for how you're going to manage your property. And I think sometimes it's hard for new property managers to get their routine settled with all of the distractions that there are on site. So as soon as I got to work, and I always try to get to work about 30 minutes early, I would take care of my emails and get things done, start my bills. If I waited to the afternoon or later in the day, even late morning, something would interfere with me getting those priorities done, which were responding to my regional manager's requests and getting my bills paid, and or posting rent, and or doing month end. Whatever I needed to do, I was going to do it first thing in the morning. What also helped me was task management for my leasing consultants and assistant manager. So I had little documents that had everybody's responsibilities on them and everyone's backup responsibilities. So that, I think, is the key, because everybody knows what they're supposed to do when they're there. It's when they're not there that chaos can start ensuing, because who's going to answer the leads if the guy that answers the leads is out sick? I had what I called second string. So if this person's out of the office, then this is the person who posts Craigslist. These task lists help you hold people accountable, and they help communication, because it's very clear what your expectations are for your teammates. So if it's on their task list, then they need to get it done. And if they can't get it done, then they need to come and tell you that they can't get it done, and tell you why. And then you can address it or talk through it or decide who else is going to do it if they don't have time. Now, while I got everything done in the morning before work, one of my managers always stayed after work to get something done. So she actually came in later and stayed later to get work done. One of the things that I wish she had told me when I worked for her is what she was doing, because I always thought she was just late for work. It's really hard to concentrate when you're on site. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I think one of the most beneficial things I did when I was on site is have concentration time from each of us. So there was times that I, as the property manager, would go and sit in the leasing seat and let my leasing person sit in my office, which had a door, so they could get their Grace Hill classes done, or they could do a whole bunch of follow-ups. So I would give them a little bit of time where I would answer the phone, I would take care of business, and they could get their hard to do when you're constantly interrupted work done. And we did that for our assistant manager, and then they would do it for me as a manager. And so with our cooperation, we would really take care of each other and give each other the opportunity to work uninterrupted for a little while. And that was super helpful.